Good afternoon, everybody. All right. All right, we running about 89 on the back porch in the shade. Coming to you once again from the beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, Tyler, Texas. All right. Well, folks, been a busy weekend for me. All right. Ended up with a water leak. Uh, Ended up with no water. Yeah, it's been a weekend, I tell you. But I was able to sell some stuff around the house that I needed to get cleaned up, get gone anyway. So it wasn't all bad. Yeah. All right. Today we driving my Wonder Woman. Yes, a 49X. Uh, we're running the 4.2 or 6.2 frame and drive shaft, everything on that, you know. And we got the, what is it, a 560 Detroit inner with a Fulton 9 speed. Yes, boy, I like them 9 speeds. They're easy, they're tough, they don't screw up as often, but that is my opinion, and I have learned in my 60 year that my opinion is often discount, di- disregarded when opposed to the opinions of other people. But that is okay. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm not entitled to mine. All right. Now we are running the Sundowner paint job. Uh, let's go take a look at this paint job. All right. Go here, photo. That's the only way I know to do it. All right. There you go, folks. I did put the beacons on it, and of course I've got the Roadmasters. It's got the 300 fuel tanks on it. Each tank holds 300 gallons. That's 600. Yeah, buddy. All right. Or is it 150 each? I don't know. But they look awful big, so probably 300 each. All right. We got our little fuel saver air conditioning unit on it. EPU. All right. Now, pretty much that's what she looks like. You know, they call her Wonder Woman for more than one reason. And no, it's not. She wonders if she's a woman. All right, let's get to driving. Now we are in Kingman, Arizona at the UPS facility. So I'm going to drive up here like so. Alrighty. Let's see. Freight market. Well, we might as well go with externals. I like the external market. All what we got going where? That one going to Loughton, Oklahoma, that's only an hour and 41 minutes. And it'd take us longer than that to do the video. Or right at. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to take a chance. Alright, what else we got? See, we'll take this little run right here. It's only 296 miles. Alright. We got 18 hours to do
Let's
the
get
run
this
in.
job
I
done.
think we can do that. We can do that. Here on this Monday afternoon, went to the bread store this morning, got me a month's worth of bread. Yes, I buy my bread from the Dale bread store, and I bring it home and I put it in the freezer. And it holds very well in the freezer. And I've never had a problem with it. I normally buy a month's worth of bread. That way I only have to go to the bread store once a month. And trust me,
Pedal to the metal, man.
I like my bread. I go to Dale bread store for two reasons. Well, one big reason, cost. It don't cost me near as much for my bread as it does you for your bread. Uh,
Turn right.
I go to the bread store, I buy me 16 loaves of bread. That's right, 16 loaves. Uh, I like bread that much. Is it right, wrong, indifferent? It don't matter to me. I'm not trying to win no beauty contest. Anyway, I like my bread, so I get it at the bread
Get
store.
ready to turn left.
I would much rather go pay $1.79 a loaf than pay the
Turn left.
$3.5 I hear people pay these days. Yeah, it just that cuts my price almost to half of what you would spend on the very same. So, with that said, I get my bread cheaper.
Keep right. And then turn right.
I buy in bulk. That way I don't have to go back and
Turn
all
right.
that. but once a month. Uh, when I go to a bread store, I spend about $33, $34 somewhere in there, and I've got bread for the rest of the month, and I ain't got to worry about it. Uh, Excuse me, I drowned out my coffee. That happens once in a while. I tried to get some other people to do that as well, and well, they just don't do it. They'd rather pay them bigger prices for bread. I tell them, well, you ain't got to buy 16 loaves. I mean, whatever you normally buy, if you buy 2 loaves a week, okay, 4 weeks, that's what? Well, 2 a week, that's 4. That's 8 loaves of bread put in the freezer. Mercy day. It's not rocket science. Uh, when I can, I buy them both, or more than I need anyway. Not necessarily bulk. Uh, I don't go buy a 20-pound bag of rice or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I got some rice. I got enough rice last if all I ate was rice. I could probably eat for a year. Uh, I do have stores. Uh, if the mess hit the fan and we couldn't get grocery whatever, uh, dry staples, I think I'd be okay. Probably last me a pretty good time. Uh, how 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 long? I don't know, but I've got barrels of food uh, lined out, and barrels of water, and bottles of water, and got me some of that pool shock. Uh, why would I have pool shock, you wonder? Well, guess what pool shock will do? Other than shock your pool, purifies your water. I've got big old
Go
55-gallon
straight.
drums, plastic drums, food grade plastic drums that I got water in, and I ain't worried about it because all I gotta do is put a little pool shock in there and stir it up real good, and I got drinking water. And it don't take much. I can take a couple tablespoons and dump in a 55-gallon drum, and that water will be safe and ready to drink in about 12, 14 hours. A lot of y'all didn't know that, did you? Well, some people would call me a survivalist or a naturalist. I'm doing the very thing my grandma did when I was a kid, before I was a kid. Back in the day, uh, we were all preppers. We were all survivalists, etc. Whatever label you decide to put on it. That's just the way life was.
Go straight.
And for the most part, that's the way life is for me. Uh, a lot of people say, well, if things really went south, we didn't have no cell phones and we didn't have no electricity, could you make it? Well, I believe wholeheartedly, food wise, I think I'm okay. I know that none of us are going to live forever. I know that. I understand that. But I want to make sure I've got enough where if things go south, I don't have to worry about food for the next uh, 5, 6 years, 7 years, whatever. It may not be what I want to eat, may not even be exactly what I like. No. If you're going to do this, I suggest you store foods that you like. It would be so much easier if it did. Don't get me wrong, I've got spaghetti. Oh man, do I got some spaghetti. Elbow noodle, I got my pasta. I like pasta pretty good sometimes. Sometimes. I'm not a real big pasta eater. Yeah, so with that said, we got 154 miles yet to go. Now I kind of like the Wonder Woman. These old Western stars get a little bit of razz, but they are the Rolls Royce. They're a grade
Keep
above
right.
Kenworth,
Then exit right.
Peterbilt, in my book.
Exit right.
They are definitely the queen of the road.
Turn left.
I've rode in a couple. I've never drove one. Matter of fact, when I was thinking about buying my own truck, Western Star was on the list.
Get ready to turn right.
They are good trucks.
Turn right.
They definitely have the driver's comfort in mind. get pretty much whatever engine transmission you can afford. That's just the long and short of that. But they are some very smooth trucks, very quiet trucks. I have never been in a Western Star that was noisy. I've never passed a Western Star that was noisy. They ride like a Cadillac. I know this from riding in one. Now, of course, yes, you still got to bounce with the air shock seats, but it feels less overall bouncy than most trucks, and it does have some very fine accommodations. As far as trucks go, we are running the 72 sleeper on here. Getting ready to come up on this roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Roundabouts are good. I like them. A lot of people complain about them. They're not particularly suited for a big truck, no. Not at all, matter of fact. But they do their job. They slow and control traffic. That's what they're designed for. People run stoplights every day. People run stop signs every day. But very seldom do they ever run roundabouts. Because you've got to slow down to almost a stop, if not a stop.
Get ready to turn right.
Just to make sure you don't run into somebody that's already on the roundabout.
Turn right.
So in that aspect, everything works well. I believe. I wish we had more of them. I bet your accident ratio will drop. Now, it will not eliminate them, but it sure will slow them way down. out this weekend and help me fix that water leak. Uh, I might could do it myself, but let's look on the real side. Whenever you can get a little help, visit with your brother for whatever time it takes, is always a good thing because I enjoy being around my brother. So, Sunshine, if you watch it, I love you, man. My brother has always been there for me. He's not always like me, and I'm okay with that. We don't always like each other, but we are brothers, and we will have each other's back. It doesn't matter. So that's a good thing. All right, enough of the sob stories. Call the snush, please. Oh, where's my hanky? All right, but back to what we were talking about. Uh, there's no shame. Now you ain't got to do it. I don't do it on the scale other people do. I got myself and my wife, and I try to keep enough staples, flours, sugars, etc., noodles, keep enough of that in the house that if things did go south, food wise, we wouldn't have to worry, you know, for the next 5 or 6 years. Uh, Statistics show we probably only got 5 or 10 years left on this old world, according to statistics. I mean, I'm 60 years old. Chances are I'll be gone by 70, but we don't know that. So we prep for it. Uh, I might holler at one point in the videos, other videos, that I gotta run to the grocery or whatever. But that's just for things that I use continually, that I cannot store up in great quantities. You know, meat, etc. But on the things that I can store up and have on hand, I've got plenty. I plan to have more. Well, I'll wait, folks. We got 6 miles to go.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Tell me, what do you think of this old truck?
Turn left.
I think it handled pretty good. Now, I want to continue this conversation, so we'll have another video. This is quite long enough for one video. but I would love to continue this conversation. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and drop this off. Bit boys.
Get ready to turn left.
I believe that's
Turn
what it
left.
said.
It's all over now.
They're whooped around here without tearing something up. I know. What fun is that? Alright, folks. Can the rookie put it in the hole? We're about to find out. Hey, we allowed one pull up. Well, almost like I knew what I was doing. All right, folks, y'all be careful. Y'all be kind. 296 miles drove. Took us 28 minutes. 48 gallons of fuel. World of Truck contracts complete. 332. We did receive all our bonuses. We are 190. All right, all right, all right. May God bless you and keep you.